As Shams has tweeted within the last 10 minutes, Tremont Waters is now the newest member of the Milwaukee Bucks as he has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Bucks and he will compete for a spot in training camp as the Bucks have open, guaranteed, and two-way deal roster spots. And so Tremont Waters has now left the Boston Celtics after his first 2 years in the league and is going to be joining the defending champs. Now, this is an interesting signing to me, and I know it won't get a lot of coverage, and I know it won't be talked about that much. But I want to talk about it because I think Tremont Waters still has a little bit of potential in the NBA to be a serviceable NBA backup. Do I think that's necessarily going to be on the Bucks, and do I think he's going to get a lot of playing time on this team if he does stick on the roster? No, I don't think so, because primarily Tremont Waters is a point guard, and they have Patty Mills as a backup. So he's not likely to play a lot, but he does have a lot of good mentorship in this team with Drew Holiday, with Patty Mills, and a very experienced roster. And I think he still has a bit to offer to someone and gaining more experience here and potentially a little bit of playing time if injuries happen or in blowouts in the regular season. He could really make a name for himself or at least improve his skill set to later down the line make a name for himself. And here's why I think he still has a role in the NBA. Even at 5'10", 175 pounds, he puts in a significant amount of effort on the defensive end. He is fairly active as far as getting in passing lanes, getting steals. This is someone who averaged 0.9 steals per game in a bit under 11 minutes in year one and 0.6 and 9.2 last year. He's fairly active. If you watch him, you will see that. And he is a decent defender for his size. No, he's no lockdown guy, but he's not a complete liability. This is also someone who has a decent amount of playmaking skills for a backup guard. He can be a decent primary ball handler for you off the bench, can play make a little bit for the rest of his team, and also isn't a bad three-point shooter. And you really didn't get any amount of three-point shooting from him in year one. But last year, he looked like a much more confident three-point shooter. It was much more consistent, and the stats would show that as he shot 39.5% from deep on 1.5 attempts per game. This is not someone who regularly played. He's only played 37 NBA games. But the Milwaukee Bucks obviously see something in him, and I still think that Tremont Waters has a future in the NBA as a backup guard. The Bucks tend to agree, and he will compete for a spot in their training camp in the upcoming weeks. With that being said, that is my thoughts on the signing of Tremont Waters by the Milwaukee Bucks. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of the signing. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And if you want to hear my thoughts on other things NBA offseason, then be sure to click the box on the right hand side of the screen. That being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.